God!
A kick out!
What the hell is this? Oh, God!
Oh my! Push! Canceler!
Unbelievable!
Has been an absolutely brutal display.
Oh, my God!
That was freaking insane!
Make yourself famous!
Talk about a high-risk maneuver.
What?
The new champion!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the UCT Live podcast, hosted by the one and only Max Mercury. So first things first, I want to say that sorry that I haven't posted in a bit. Being a solo host, not a lot of motivation when doing those kind of episodes, and also I'm in college right now, so I don't have as much time to do these podcast episodes. But with CGW Royal Rumble 2022 fast approaching, I thought I should just get this predictions video out of the way, like I promised, because I failed to do one for WWE Redemption, but a review for that will come eventually. But let's just get straight to it. So, first match on the CPV, a pre-show match, which I will be doing predictions for. We got the United States champion Chris Azure defending his belt against the former champion Louis Mythical. So for me, I think I got to go with Chris Azure. I feel like, he just won the belt. I think he's going to retain against Louis here and, probably hold it all the way to Mania. My main reason for this is because, well, I guess I'll tie in later, but I do think that, Louis Mythical's done enough in the US title division, and I do think he is ready for the world title division. That's enough. Next up on the match card video, we have for the tag team titles, we have the champions, the Crazy Asylum, represented by Big Brawler and Money Money, defending the belts against the former champions, the Satan Sons, Brendan X, and Jack Roberts. With the stipulation being that all other members of the Crazy Asylum are banned from ringside. For me, I feel like the Crazy Asylum are going to retain. I think they're going to find a way to cheat their way to retain. I feel like when it comes to the Crazy Asylum, I feel like they're going to hold all their belts up until Mania. And then from there, maybe they'll lose it, maybe they won't. But for right now, I think the Crazy Asylum are going to retain. But that's about it. So moving on, we have the CGW Women's Championship. Ashley Reeves defending her belt against former champions Jenna and Serpent. So this goes all the way back to TLC when Ashley Reeves cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase during a TLC match between Jenna and Serpent for the women's title, and Ashley Reeves would capitalize and win the title. They all had a confrontation on the last show. I already forgot what it was called. My bad. I'll probably put it up there in editing. But I think Ashley Reeves is gonna win here. I feel like Jen and Serpent have done a lot when it comes to the women's division over season 1, and I think it's time for other women to kind of get some spotlight. Maybe they'll be back in the title division at post-Mania, but I think right now Ashley Reeves should get a good run as champion. That's about it. Moving on. Oh, yeah, I guess the last show was the 50-sub special. In my head, I was confusing with Turning the Tide. Next, we have the Women's Royal Rumble match. So we have 20 women scheduled to enter this match. We have a few confirmed participants. With a couple surprise entrants. I think for me, my pick will be Sarah Atheist. I feel like she is the biggest name in the women's division right now, besides the 3 women challenging for the women's title. And, it'd be a good win for Sarah, ACW currently on the back burner. So at the moment, Sarah could use this victory, to not only bring more name value to the women's division, but also kind of promote ACW, And plus, Sarah Itias versus Ashley Reeves would be a good match for Mania. So that's my pick. Next up, we have for the World Heavyweight Championship, we have Crazy Boy defending his belt against Mike House. Crazy Boy has defended against big names like Mario and Arrow, and Mike House is no different. Who do I think will win? I think it's going to be Crazy Boy. Yes, I do think it'll be Crazy Boy. While a part of me thinks that Crazy Boy could lose the belt to Mike and end up going to face off against Mr. Matheson at Mania. I feel like Crazy Boy has to enter Mania as champion just to close out season one. Starting as champion and then losing the belt. So yeah, I think Crazy Boy is gonna win. It's gonna be a very hard fought match. I do think Crazy Boy will kind of earn it though. I don't think he'll cheat, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Next, for the CGW Championship, we have Silver Star defending against Johnny Extreme. This is a tough one because I can't see it go. I could see it going either way, especially with Silver Star now kind of being a face champion. I do think Silver Star should win. I want to say he should win, but I want him to win. I think Silver Star has been doing great things with the CGW title, and based on who I want to win the men's rumble, I would like to see Silver Star enter Mania as champion. As for Johnny, I think he'll probably feud with like Antho. I think the way the match will go, Silver Star will retain. Johnny's gonna attack Silver Star after the match, and Antho will come in for the save, and then this leads into an Antho Johnny feud with Johnny eliminating Antho in the Rumble match without actually being an entrant. And speaking of the Rumble match, we have the Men's Royal Rumble match, 30 men, one winner. My pick will be Lewis Mythical. I think he's going to lose Chris Azure just to finally be done with the U.S. title scene, and then he will win the Rumble to face Silver Star at Mania, and a kind of like, I guess the way I would say it is like, we got two very young, promising stars that CGW has built up. Great, I would say, and having them just tear the house down at Mania would be great. I do think if Lewis doesn't win, it would be Angel Alexander, big signing, just showed up. There's not that many other names besides maybe Ron or the Darkstorm that I could see beating Crazy Boy for the world title. But if I had to choose between Lewis Mythical and Angel Alexander, I would want Lewis Mythical because Angel has already had 2 Rumble victories in the UCT, and while 3 would be fantastic, it would be the second person ever to do so. I would like to see someone else get that rub, and seeing Lewis Mythical win is what I want to see. So those are my predictions for the CGW Royal Rumble. Leave your predictions down below, and we'll enter it into the UCT Predictions League. I think that's about it. Regarding future podcast episodes, I'm not really gonna have a defined schedule. I'll kind of just do it when I can. But yeah, I'll be here. I'll be watching all the shows. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave your feedback and your predictions below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.